My beloved, have you ever wondered why your path feels steeper than others, and why your testing seems to endure even when you seek to do right? You have looked for meaning in the pressure, questioning if I have looked away. Listen closely now, for I am revealing the architecture of your destiny. The resistance you face is not a barrier. It is a construction. I am building a foundation within you deep enough to hold a weight of influence that would crush the unprepared. I am not simply giving you a gift. I am turning you into the vessel. Before the abundance flows, the channel must be cleared. Stay with me now, and let me show you what I have been quietly preparing while the world was not watching. Declare your commitment to this greater purpose. Now say, I am ready. I await your step. Do not turn away before the final words, for they hold the key to embracing the destiny I have always held for you, my precious one. Plenty will show more clearly who you truly are. It will make your inner nature, your aims, and what you hold dear more prominent. I have spent years honing these traits within you. My aim is not simply for you to acquire much, but for you to embody uprightness, clarity, and to be spiritually ready for the specific work I have placed upon your existence. A time approaches when you will see your life, realizing your actions spring not from sheer endurance, but from clearly chosen aims. Your decisions will arise from understanding what lies ahead, not from apprehension. You will answer to your deepest calling rather than simply reacting to external demands. This is the reshaping I bring before significant plenty is granted. I change how you relate to what you possess so that material gain becomes your tool, not your master. My chosen one, the vastness approaching you is not to swell your ego. It is to widen your reach. You will discover yourself upholding great intentions that would have faltered without your endorsement, elevating those who had been overlooked and setting foundations that open doors long desired by others. You are becoming a channel through which I provide solutions for the world. This is why your inner being has faced such deep trials. I am making certain that plenty does not spoil you, that your impact does not lead you astray, that your achievements do not sidetrack you. The journey for those I have set apart is unique. When others chase acclaim, you will feel the pull of your appointed work. When others desire public notice, you will follow your intended way. While others showcase what they have, my beloved, you will solidify your way forward using what I have entrusted to you. As your influence grows, so will the unseen tests surrounding your life. Plenty captures attention, both my own and that of the opposition. When my favor rests upon you, the adversary will try to attach misleading chances to your advancement. He will present alliances meant to cloud your understanding, individuals meant to divert your true calling, and arrangements that promise much but bind you instead. My precious one, trust the deep wisdom within you beyond what your eyes can see. Not every offering originates from me. Not every bond is part of the journey I have for you. Not every opening is of my making. I will never require you to diminish your true self to achieve more. My child, you will discern what is not from me, as it will bring confusion instead of clear thought, heaviness instead of inner peace, and hurriedness instead of genuine rhythm. Anything that burdens your spirit is not part of what I mean for you to bear. When great plenty unexpectedly appears in your life, my beloved, you will also observe a shift in how others engage with you. Your elevation will create discomfort in those who have opted against their own progress. Some will feel entitled to a portion of what you have received. Some will insist on proximity merely because they were acquainted with you before my blessing reached you. Some will resent your expansion beyond the limits they set for themselves. But my precious one, the specific journey I have prepared for you is not for everyone. Ascending requires distinct separations, and true plenty often seeks periods of quiet solitude, not from a place of elevated status, but because I have entrusted you with more significant responsibilities. The work I have given you cannot be held back by those who resist their own growth. Your unique task cannot be lessened by those who shrink from their duties. And your core vitality cannot be drained by those who only seek you out for what they can gain. My beloved, protect your inner stillness with the same vigilance with which you guard your resources. For stillness is where true insight blossoms. And this profound insight forms the solid ground for managing all I place in your care. My precious one, what comes your way is more than temporary ease. It is a spiritual gifting of influence. I bring you to a level where your presence carries weight, your decisions determine outcomes, and your actions reach many. You step into a new time where your prosperity serves a higher design, not simply transactions. Every moment of your past was intended to ready you for the weight of this trust. Your movement upward is not random. It happens by my precise will. My presence is with you through it all. Truly, my beloved, as you step into a time of swift provision, a key part of this journey is often missed. Though it is a powerful spiritual moment in your elevation, your prosperity will not merely empower you. It will transform the hidden aspects of your environment. Hear this truth, my child, which many overlook. When I expand what you hold, I also multiply the attention directed at you. Certain gazes come from me, purpose to uplift, show the way, and keep you safe. Yet other eyes, like those of a pursuer, are sent to watch closely, mimic falsely, and sway you astray. I ensure your inner perception is sharp enough to distinguish between them, even before my favor fully appears. This explains why you have noticed the shift in your atmosphere. This is why some connections have suddenly felt distant, uncaring, or broken. I am removing these unhelpful observations so your ascent can continue without harm. My precious one, you are now aware of this spiritual shielding. Not everyone is meant to stand by when I reveal what I have been quietly crafting. Some cannot endure the depth of your life's purpose. The truth of what you carry is too much for some to understand. Your quiet manner brings comfort to many, and they prefer you that way. Your elevated presence, however, will expose the insecurities of those who choose not to grow. This explains why I'm guiding certain people away before I pour out your provision. Your emerging journey must not be held by hands that shake with envy for what you possess. Your provision cannot be overshadowed by a spirit that flourishes on suspicion. Your progress cannot flourish in places soiled by harsh jealousy. I am not merely stepping some aside. I am also making visible those who oversee great reserves and have watched you with pure hearts. My child, you may not yet comprehend this fully, but your persistent effort, your firm integrity, your quiet readiness, and the strength within you have attracted those who hold the entrance to paths that worldly wealth could never obtain. My precious one, you have been observed by those I appointed. I have uttered your name gently in places beyond your current reach. The essence of who you are has carried more weight than your present state. Your firm truth has extended further than what you have spoken aloud. There are individuals, true messengers from me, who await my command to bestow favor upon you. Its arrival will be sudden, unlooked for, and undeniable. At the appointed moment, the way will become so clear you will understand it was never your own toil, but my purposeful design. However, this deliberate ordering by me brings with it a deeper spiritual call. Swift provision will unsettle those who think you avoided the common routes. Some individuals once held themselves in higher regard than you, believing themselves more competent, more deserving. When I elevate my precious one, I do not consider what they have achieved on paper. I examine their true nature. When others observe me raising you beyond their expectations, their own self-doubt may emerge. They might question your purpose, speak carelessly about your journey, or diminish your successes. They might try to misconstrue your humility as fragility or your wins as arrogance. My precious one, you are called to rise above their objections. Do not seek affirmation from those who did not honor you when you had few possessions. Your elevation is not a cause for alarm. It is a pledge I have made real. When provision comes, your times of aloneness will deepen. Not because you choose to retreat, but because I am refining your ties so you can move with clarity. You will sense that conversations alter, gatherings feel heavy, and some places feel spiritually unbalanced. This happens because you are entering a space of accord. Not everyone can align with Dot My Child. Greater provision shifts your environment because it sharpens your true calling. This assignment demands a clear view, a focused heart, and intentional steps. You cannot respond to every request or meet the needs of all. Do not lessen who you are to demonstrate your commitment. You are not to shrink your genuine self for the comfort of others. Your elevation requires keen safeguarding, and your abundant provision demands profound insight. My beloved, I am preparing you for a life where your existence carries meaning. Your decisions make a difference, and your words hold genuine sway. You are being ready to enter any situation with certainty and stand alongside those who bring about real shifts. As you enter this next period, remember this truth firmly. Your elevation is not to disappear into the crowd, but to complete what you are sent to do. You are not brought up simply to be watched. You are brought up to move with distinct purpose. Your ample provision is not for momentary acclaim. It is for your hallowed task. The depth of meaning resting on your life is vast, and the coming prosperity is no random occurrence. I am making you ready for a deep and lasting impact. My precious. 1. As you continue deeper into this hallowed readiness, you must face a truth with firm conviction and wisdom. Unforeseen provision will not simply lift your life. It will distinguish you in ways you could not imagine. My precious one. This separation you feel is not a punishment, but a cleansing. Not every influence, every notion, or every shift is meant to join you on your coming journey. Some connections belong to an earlier time, not to the true purpose I have for you. There are companions who walked with you through difficulty, but are not suited for your victories. Others served a purpose during trying moments, but they cannot. Step into your new existence, as their spirit would lessen the good I am establishing. Your advancement uncovers their true character, my child, not your own. This peaceful solitude becomes a holy ground for you, my beloved. Here you can hear me clearly, without the noise of others' opinions or wishes. It guides you to rely on your own inner certainty, to move forward with boldness, and to release the need for outward approval. Though this quiet moment may feel heavy, know it is my hand shaping a sacred space where your spirit can flourish. As unexpected blessings arrive, I clear away what might cloud your vision, so your understanding remains sharp. You must learn to discern between those who truly support you, those who simply accompany you, and those who draw near with intentions apart from sincere affection. My child, the burden of ascension is realizing how few can genuinely share in your happiness. Jealousy hides itself well when life is difficult. It surfaces only when blessings begin to flow freely. Some will withhold their honor because your successes will bring to mind paths they chose not to take. Some will not commend you because your daring actions expose their own reluctance. And others will not remain at your side because your progress illuminates their comfort with less. This is the quiet reality of your sacred journey upward. It uncovers the true nature of those around you. Still, do not let this dull your inner light. Let it liberate you instead. For you, my beloved, are not destined merely to guide many. You are meant to carry a holy calling. And such callings require space, calm contemplation, and a deep cleansing. I will bring forth for you a close circle, and their intentions will be pure. I will offer you fewer voices, yet they will be ones you can rely upon. And I will provide you with fewer helping hands, but they will be capable of upholding the importance of what you are bringing into being. I am not diminishing what you have. I am preparing you for what is to come. However, This distinct separation will not solely come from altered relationships. It will also arise from the awakening of your inner sight. As unexpected good fortune draws near, you will begin to perceive existence with fresh understanding. You will make decisions that others cannot comprehend. You will move with a deep knowing that puzzles those still held by old patterns. You will watch over your spirit in ways people mistake for arrogance, not realizing it is careful preservation, not vanity. You will find yourself desiring deeper exchanges, significant bonds, and relationships that echo within your spirit. This transformation inside you is not a retreat. It is you aligning with your holy intention. Soon you will understand that this solitude is not a lack of support. It is a clear sign of my deliberate selection. You are being drawn aside because what you carry must stay undefiled. Your true self must not be ensnared. Your life's purpose must not be weakened, and the plentiful blessings approaching you require an unshakable spirit that cannot be shaped amidst confusion, bitterness, and doubt. I am not isolating you to break you. I am setting you apart to fortify you. And as this distinction deepens, so too does your clear understanding. You will begin to notice spiritual traps disguised as opportunity suggestions that seem perfect, but ring hollow within your spirit. People who praise you openly, yet hold secret bitterness. Invitations that promise advancement, but require you to surrender your inner peace. At this point, my child, your spiritual awareness becomes vital. You must learn to sense the true nature behind every possibility, far beyond the initial words. As I elevate you, the forces that oppose your goodwill intensify their subtle ways. False offerings will arrive hidden in appealing disguises. Unreliable connections will present themselves with charm, yet your spirit will perceive the true difference. A feeling of deep inner stillness will unveil the truth to you more quickly than any mere thought. My beloved, the quietness you experience is not an emptiness. It is perfect understanding. It is I guarding the deep core within you. It is I ensuring that when plentiful blessings arrive, they land in a steady, secure, and clear place. You are not being separated from. You are being cleansed for a holy intention. And this cleansing is shaping the profound nature, the lasting resilience, and the clear vision you will need to uphold what I am about to reveal. Remember this always, my child. You are never truly isolated. You are surrounded by luminous presence, by a deep intention, by steady protection, and by my perfect arrangement. The sensation of being alone passes, but your holy purpose lasts eternally, my beloved. The abundant good coming to you is more than a change in your outward life. It requires a transformed you, one capable of sustaining it without wavering. I am actively shaping that very spirit within you right now. My child, as you step further into the sacred way I have prepared for you, understand that a swift increase in outward provisions holds more than simple good fortune. It carries subtle, spiritual illusions that appear to be clear opportunities. These hidden traps are barely seen, precisely arranged, and often appear just as you are about to take a significant stride forward. They do not come as obvious dangers. Instead, they present themselves cloaked in promises of advancement, influence, and swiftness. The only way to truly perceive them is through the sharp awareness I have been nurturing within your spirit in recent days. Grasp this truth, my precious one. When I lift you to new heights, I protect you with clear sight, not with easy convenience. My deepest guidance at times reveals what seems right on the surface, but does not truly serve your spirit. The opposing force cannot halt the good that approaches you, but it will try to stain it. It will attempt to weigh your blessings down. By presenting chances that promise quick gain yet subtly demand you surrender your truth. It will send individuals whose words echo your own, but whose hidden purposes do not align with my will. It will place people close to you whose outward aims appear just like yours, but within, their essence is tied to shadows. Without a solid inner grounding, You might mistake simple agreement for a genuine sacred accord. My beloved, a sudden increase in what you possess will attract those who seek the warmth of your favor without, embracing the obligations of your calling. Some will come near with open expressions, but limited motives. Others will offer to work alongside you, yet secretly desire to control. Some will pledge to elevate you, but only to raise their own standing through yours. You must remain deeply rooted, carefully listening to your inner, knowing even when your thoughts rush you forward. Your spirit has already traveled to places your physical self has not yet reached. It discerns when another's presence is a true gift and when it is a trap. And grasp this truth, my child. As you rise, the challenger will not appear as a threat. He will present himself as the solution you seek. He will assume the guise of a confidant, a guide, a collaborator, or even a respected teacher. He will use comfort, flattery, and a false sense of shared purpose to gain entry to what I am entrusting to your care. This is why your capacity to perceive the energy around you, to discern true motives, and to uncover hidden intentions is more crucial now than at any other moment. The period ahead in your journey requires decisions uninfluenced by passing feelings or sudden enthusiasm. They must be made with the clear truth I reveal, but also hear this. Not every path that closes marks a spiritual struggle. Sometimes I close off avenues because I know your heart is too true bear what lies beyond them. Sometimes I refuse a passage because your essence is meant for places of integrity, not merely power. I am not keeping things from you. I am protecting what dwells within you from being tainted by what appears desirable. Every situation you moved past was a victory. Every doorway that remained shut was a shield. Every near miss was my voice whispering, "This is not for you, my precious one. The rapid good fortune now reaching you is pure. I sustain it. I direct its timing. I safeguard it. Therefore, your closest connections must also be untainted. Your choices must flow from your deepest spirit. Your actions must carry clear purpose. You cannot allow yourself to become entangled with those who walk in darkness, while claiming to serve clarity. You cannot afford to build anything alongside those whose hands hold concealed motives. You cannot link your path with anyone whose honesty can be swayed. This is why I readied you through times of scarcity, not to cause suffering, but to sharpen your spiritual perception. You came to understand how it feels to rely on your inner sense when provisions were few. You learned to listen for me in stillness when perplexity surrounded you. You learned to heed the unease that signaled an impure presence. These abilities were not just for enduring. They were training for genuine responsibility. A swift rise in resources is not only a blessing, it is also a landscape of trials. But you are not stepping into this space by yourself. You enter it protected, fully prepared, strengthened, and spiritually discerning. I have already gone before you. My envoys have already cleared paths your feet have not yet walked. I have already laid bare every trick of the foe meant to sidetrack, deceive, or hinder you. Your only assignment now is to trust the insight of your spirit, even if your worldly vision does not yet confirm what it senses. You are not appointed for ordinary prosperity. My child, you were chosen for a sacred overflow, a richness that demands a watchful spirit, an honest heart, and an acutely aware mind. And this coming phase will call forth all three of these strengths. But you are ready. I have affirmed it, my beloved, as you journey onward through this unfolding spiritual insight. Prepare your heart for a truth many, who gain great wealth, fail to anticipate. Your first major financial stride will not feel like a conclusion. It will feel like a stage for contention. You will expect delight, yet you might encounter resistance. You will seek tranquility, yet you might sense weighty obligations. And you will wish for comfort, yet you might meet responsibilities you never knew were yours. This is because your initial large sum, your first significant rise in holdings, is not the gift itself. It acts as the proclamation of the person you are becoming. When your standing rises unexpectedly, it stirs forces that once ignored you. Opponents who were inactive now stir. Competitors who once dismissed you now watch keenly. Dominant arrangements that once disregarded, you now begin to monitor your course, not due to any wrongdoing on your part, but because you have moved beyond a sacred demarcation that challenges what darkness has sought to secure. I did not merely elevate your worldly position. I lifted you in your inner being. And such spiritual elevation always rearranges the spiritual landscape. Swift prosperity often presents difficulties. It brings unexpected examinations, pointless delays, and individuals seeking to trap you in confusion or deferment. It can draw near those who feign faithfulness while intending injury. There are those who guide, appearing true. Yet their commitment shifts when profit is involved. Your rising fortune draws attention, my beloved, and it also confronts every force that aimed to hold you back. As this happens, deep-rooted family patterns often become active, stirring resistance that runs through generations before you. In every family line, my precious one, invisible patterns exist that try to limit your true unfolding. Repeated experiences of not enough, ingrained ways of acting, anxieties, restlessness, and dreams left undone. These forces do not want you to succeed because your elevation breaks their grip. Moving into a state of plenty means you are undoing an arrangement that has existed for ages. It is you who changes the developing story. You stand as a stop to what darkness never foresaw. This swift change creates resistance, my precious one, not due to any weakness within you, but because of your genuine significance. My beloved, the path of swift abundance brings with it a unique weight. You might feel compelled to take on too much, to prove your abilities, to seek approval, or to establish your worth through what you give or show. But know this truth deeply. Who you truly are is not formed by wealth. Your core reason for being is what reveals your authentic nature. The force that stands against you tries to turn this blessing into a distraction from your genuine work, keeping you so busy, maintaining an appearance of success that you forget why it came to you. You must guard your inner being against the urge to please everyone. You must remain steady and not measure your value by what others think. And it is crucial to understand when to say no, even if opportunities seem promising. Not every door that opens is meant for you to walk through. Some roads, my beloved, are deceptive attractions that only appear to lead forward. Yet through every challenge, expectation, close examination, and responsibility, you must always grasp the sustaining truth. I am always with you. I did not bring this plenty into your life just to leave you to navigate this new terrain on your own. The very presence of love that brought about your well-being has also ensured your protection. You are not walking toward struggle. You are moving into fulfillment. You are stepping into the revealing of desires you expressed long ago and then let go of. You are going into places that were declared into existence long before you were here. And every challenge that comes with this sudden rise in fortune simply shows that you have reached a new plane of existence. And grasp this deep truth. My child, your rising is not only for your own benefit. It is for everyone whose journey connects with yours. Every decision you make now carries genuine weight. Every step you take affects more than just your own future. It reaches into lives for generations ahead. This is why the expectations seem greater. This is why the difficulties feel more intense. You carry more than personal achievement. You carry a hallowed responsibility. You carry the connection to those who walked before you. You carry the narrative that will continue. You carry restoration for those who could not reach what you now possess. Your first significant marker is not the final destination. My beloved, have you felt that quiet internal stir? A persistent doubt about your own worth or your solid connection to me. Perhaps an unsettling thought creeps in, whispering that your future holds only trouble, not peace. These feelings, my precious one, are not from me. I understand the weight of these internal struggles, how they can cloud your clearest knowing and make you question what is real. I do not speak to bring unease, but to offer the steady ground you seek. You are made for firmness, not for constant worry about what is coming next. This moment is your turning point. I await your step. Say, I choose clarity right now. Proclaim it as a deep decision. Do not leave before these words reach their close, for a profound knowing about your true self and your certain path awaits you, my child. Consider any idea that emerges inside you. Does it match what you deeply understand about me, your origin? If it lessens your hope for what is next, then it is not truly from me. My beloved, if any thought makes you doubt your value, your connection to me, or your safety, then know this is not my voice reaching you. I do not bring forth ideas that create unease. My aim is to provide pure clarity so you can proceed with confidence and stand firm. I stir your deepest self to show you who you truly are, not to disturb your peace. You were formed to hold on to what is steady and dependable, not to be troubled by what lies ahead. I have already revealed the way before you, and every word I speak is for your good. This journey is filled with gentleness, progress, change, renewal, and new beginnings. Still, you must stop listening to stories that do not come from me. Let them go. Separate yourself entirely from these thoughts. Replace them with the actual truth of who I am. Let your understanding find its proper calm again. Allow your hopes to rise above any confusion. Call forth your deepest awareness to grasp fully that what is coming is not for fear, but for glad expectation. I am with you now. I stand behind you, and I am always beside you. The course of your life, as I have said it, is not meant for worry. Instead, it is to be met with full trust, my precious one. You have faced what is hidden, trying to understand what is next through the filter of fear. You saw what was coming only as something to endure, instead of realizing you are being made ready to greet it fully. My beloved, let this certainty rest within you. What approaches is not to bring hardship. It is for you to accept. I have been putting everything in place in ways you cannot see, and your concerns are small compared to the vastness of what I am doing. You have seen challenges as too great to overcome, yet they are minor when measured against the profound awareness it will soon become clear in you. Those matters that seemed enormous were never the main point. They were placed simply to draw your notice, a chance to see whether you would give in to the unease they caused, or rely on the one who brought you there. Understand this truth immediately. You are nearer than you realize to a new phase, one that will reshape how you view everything that came before. I am not simply promising comfort. I am declaring a deep change within your very core. I am not just giving peace. I am uncovering the genuine reality that reflects what I spoke to you in our stillness. Yet this has happened. Your thoughts have tried to lessen the breadth of my pledge to you, aiming to fit it into what felt known or safe. You tried to make it smaller to guard against sorrow. You wanted to hold it back to shield your inner self from more hurt. Still, the truth holds firm. My promise has always been limitless. No amount of worry can stop what I am about to make known. My child, you are not facing danger. You stand at the edge of an important new passage. You are not witnessing ruin. You are at the start of your true purpose. The unease you have felt is a reaction, not the core of this present time. The obstacles you sense have recently grown stronger because the power of my goodness is drawing near. Whatever opposes you always tries to stir fear when I prepare to give freely. You have carried burdens not because you are in harm's way, but because you are being placed exactly where you are meant to be. And the restlessness you have known does not mean an end. It is the opening of new ways, familiar ground shifting, and hindrances to your progress being removed. Do not let unease convince you that this moment is too much for you. You were chosen for this specific time. You were prepared for this particular calling. You were made ready and quiet for what is about to be shown. My sight did not miss your suffering. My eyes observed your steady trust. My awareness held the complete scope of your situation. I remember every detail, each spoken request, every moment of your reliance, every unspoken affirmation. And now I am returning to you what you gave with belief plentifully, with vitality, and without limit. However, you must not step back now. You must not let fear persuade you to anticipate anything less than complete well-being. Dismiss any thoughts that try to hold you back, especially as I call you forward. Let no past experiences plant dread about your future. I led you exactly here, not to leave you feeling unsettled. My aim in bringing you to this precise place was to propel you ahead. I guided you here to fortify your inner strength. I have brought you to this present time, so old disturbances lose their grip on your focus. A deep power dwells inside you, more vast than you now understand. You hold abilities you have not yet completely seen. What is happening now is not a finish, but a fulfillment. This time of coming alive will not shatter you. It will reveal your true worth. So quiet your thoughts, settle your spirit, and ready yourself to accept what only I have made ready. What comes will not appear as you imagined. Its coming will surprise your mind's pictures. Rather, it will be far vaster, more boundless, plentiful, whole, and glorious than any narrow view your anxieties ever let you imagine. Because I have never known doubt about what concerns you. Your sense of inner calm does not need to be perfect for deep change to start. What approaches you now is boundless, far beyond the struggles you have faced, deeper than what you have let go of, and more significant than any doubt ever whispered to you. My precious one, a disturbance has unsettled your mind. This unrest does not come from any flaw in your true worth, but because your very essence challenges what is unclear and uncertain. The quiet uncertainties that highlight your flaws, your past errors, your feeling of unpreparedness. Understand this. My beloved, those ideas did not rise from your genuine self, nor did they ever come from me. They are instead direct assaults on your very being as I know it, meant to convince you that you are not enough before you even step onto the way I've prepared for you. Pay close attention, my child. Your confidence falters not because your life lacks purpose, but exactly because that true intention already lives within you. The stronger these efforts to weaken you become, the more clearly it proves that your core spirit holds steady against any grasp of fear. Often you have let these ideas take root inside you without questioning where they came from. You have looked back at your past, your errors, moments you felt hindered, and what you view as your boundaries, using these to state you are unable. I have never required you to be faultless for my active presence to move through you. My attention has always been on your readiness to fully surrender, and you are prepared in ways you have not yet grasped. You have moved through challenging stretches, remaining steadfast in your trust in me. Sometimes you felt unnoticed, my child, or that no one fully understood the burden you carried, yet you kept going. This does not mean you are unfit. It simply reveals your true preparedness. Still, instead of recognizing this as your inner power, you have let uncertainty be distorted into frailty. That is the real purpose of this opposition. My beloved, not aimed at the happenings around you, but at how you see yourself compared to how I see you. If what opposes me can warp your knowing of your true self, it can hold you captive, even while I reveal your way forward. You will begin to lessen what is possible before it truly appears. You will persuade yourself to release what I have already declared for you. You will mistake feeling swamped for being unable to complete the task, when often this feeling shows your expanding capacity and growing strength. The ideas you have contended with did not just arise by chance. They were deliberately set to hide from you how near you are to entering what I have prepared. For this reason, I urge you to disregard what they tell you. You are not defective, my beloved. You have simply been led astray, and I am here now to fully uncover that trickery. Turn all your attention to me. I chose you not because of perfect deeds. I picked you because I observed your entire journey from its beginning. I recognized what others missed. I saw the truth of your inner ascent. Even when you felt scattered inside, I witnessed your deep yearning for me. Even when your voice failed, I saw past your moments of uncertainty. I see past your former conditions, and still, I state you are completely one with me. Your true essence is not formed by your mistakes, my child. It is a direct reflection of my unending care. And I do not change my purpose for your life simply because of difficulties. I sustain you with my steady grace. So when those thoughts come back, as they surely will, remind them of your permanent bond with me. Proclaim to them what I have always confirmed about you. State my truth with more certainty than the deceptive. Suggestions you hear inside. Stop agreeing with the inner messages that accuse you. Stop shaping your future steps based on past pains. Stop limiting yourself because you expect rejection. I am by your side. I chose you for this specific way, and my constant direction forming your life is not something I simply withdraw. You do not lack capacity, my child. You are simply seen as less than your actual worth, not by me, but by every perspective that thought your journey was over when you encountered that recent hard passage. It did not grasp that I was starting a fresh turning point inside you, that releasing was vital for your preparation, that the quiet interval was necessary for your spirit to expand, that the still moment was establishing the groundwork for a strong statement of liberation to arise. And now, my precious one, you are at the edge of what comes next. My child, a moment is coming when your genuine place will be known. What you speak will bring comfort, and the difficulties you have experienced will serve as plain evidence to help others find their own release. To embrace this calling completely, you need to silence the false ideas suggesting you are not equipped. My beloved, your readiness is absolute. This comes not from an inner feeling of being prepared, but from my direct declaration. So direct your gaze away from what you consider your constraints. Guide your understanding to the profound certainty I have settled within you. My precious one, fear does not determine your identity. What you did wrong before does not lessen your value. I selected you, designated you, furnished you with what you need, and beckoned you. No passing notion, no other individual, and no earlier error can disturb what I have securely set in place for your journey. My child, I have truly witnessed every tear you let fall. My beloved, I noted every solitary moment of your struggle. No concealed hurt or unvoiced plea was a secret to me. My precious one, you shouldered your burdens with courage, holding profound grief hidden behind an outward calm. You had moments when you felt nobody grasped the inner force it required to simply continue. Yet I always understood the complete reality. I was right there with you. Even in those times when others paid no mind, I was not simply watching from afar. I stood next to you, gently influencing happenings you could not see. You might have thought I was doing nothing because no visible alteration appeared before you. Nevertheless, my beloved, I have been tirelessly engaged, acting with clear intention in ways you could not foresee. I have quietly secured the genuine outcome, forming a deeper truth than the temporary relief you desired. I do not provide hasty repairs or superficial alterations. Instead, I am laying down a secure, enduring base. My work extends beyond merely concealing your pain. I am ushering in full restoration to the very core of what brings you sadness. My child, this kind of profound transformation needs a time of readying that frequently remains concealed from your immediate perception. My child, The direction I hold for you required careful safeguarding. The journey I have appointed for you holds too much weight to be uncovered too soon. If I had revealed all to you prematurely, resistance would have attempted to hinder it. You yourself might have questioned it before it was fully settled. This is why I remained silent. My beloved, I have never moved away from you. I have been fostering circumstances that required calm for their proper unfolding. Your quiet waiting led you to believe I was not there, but that understanding is mistaken. My quietness was a deliberate choice. The period you endured was not a punishment. It was for your protection. Before long, little by little, my child, you will begin to perceive everything I have been bringing about outside your observation. You have encountered visible difficulties, while I have been quietly preparing your victory. I have been answering pleas you made so far in the past, they are now faint recollections. I have been guiding suitable individuals to their correct places, easing pathways and reshaping situations that needed modification, all to prevent you from carrying this weight indefinitely. You were never meant to confront this difficulty alone, and indeed you never were. While you moved through what felt like obscurity, I have been clearing the path for illumination to appear. I have been creating fresh opportunities in ways you could not imagine. I did not fail to notice you. I did not disregard the heaviness of your predicament. My beloved, I value you too greatly to give the solution before its precise moment. My precious one, you require something more than a quick mend. You need a firm foundation that will stand unwavering when tests arise. And that is exactly what I have been constructing, my child. You continue to look for external advancement, but what I provide is shelter. I am shielding you from situations you are not even conscious of taking shape beyond your awareness. I am guiding results to a more complete finish than you requested, for I perceive beyond what is immediately visible. You long for your suffering to end, but my aim is for your true calling to be unveiled. You wish for the weight to become lighter, but I desire your inner being to be refreshed, and I am bringing about both these results. I am caring for your external encounters and your internal condition at the same time. Now this is the reason for this duration, for I do not offer partial fixes. I do not bestow limited liberty. I bring to completion every single thing I set in motion. I have also initiated a deep change within you that is now near its uncovering. My precious one, I ask you to release the thought that I have forgotten you, simply because the ultimate outcome is not yet visible. I have not been doing nothing. I have been actively laboring in stillness, and that period of peaceful preparation is now reaching its end. You will soon begin to notice signs, opportunities arising easily, a sense of calm returning unexpectedly, and a profound strength emerging where you previously felt only adequacy. None of this occurs by accident. This is the clear evidence of what I assured would come to pass. You sought my assistance to free you from this difficulty, but I have been preparing your liberation throughout this period of trial. Now, my beloved, your readiness to trust aligns with my unfolding answer. Do not let go of your anticipation at this moment. Do not retreat when you are this near. Do not confuse my silence with my absence from you. I have been here, though unnoticed, directing each particular, making the conclusion certain. Very soon, my child, you will fully comprehend that I was ever at your side. I held back the vital part until the exact instant it was ready to emerge. Perhaps you believed my silence meant I had forgotten you, as though what was not immediately seen suggested my purpose had changed. Understand this deeply, my beloved. Its current non-appearance does not alter my overall arrangement for you. A time of quiet is not a turning away, and stillness does not signify my distance. The experience you are having is not me pulling back from your side. This is a unique span, a defined interval between what has begun and what will conclude, during which your inner firmness is taking root more profoundly. You have asked, why is this still unseen? But the real question is not when it will arrive. It is whether you will maintain your trust in me before it becomes evident. I am not extending this period to cause you distress. I direct this unfolding with exact intention, for many details must find their perfect place. The opportune moment, as I perceive it, requires more than your readiness alone. It also encompasses all other essential circumstances gathering into place. I am not merely arranging the blessings. I am also readying you to completely receive them when they emerge. A profound inner change is taking place within you at this instant, invisible to your sight, yet entirely crucial. Your resolve, your clear understanding, your unwavering spirit, I am fortifying your inner core so you can truly uphold the treasured gifts you have desired. You have listened well, my precious one. You have absorbed the truth of the quiet work I am doing within you, strengthening your inner core. Even as you question the unseen, know that your readiness is growing and your resolve is being fortified. This moment of understanding is a gift, and it carries a purpose beyond yourself. Therefore, my beloved, let this clear vision move through you. Be my messenger and spread this light by sharing it with 3 other souls who are also seeking my firm hand in their waiting. Do not break the chain of blessing. Furthermore, align your daily steps with my enduring presence. Join the faithful remnant who turn to me constantly. Return often, my child, for I have more profound wisdom to share, and I desire your constant connection. Now, with resolute heart, seal this truth within you. Proclaim aloud, I trust, and affirm it with your amen. I am waiting on your step, my beloved, for this declaration makes it so in your spirit. Go forth knowing my watchful eye never leaves you. My gentle protection covers you always. All is well, my precious one. All is well. Amen.